Imagine waking up one day and realizing that your thoughts are no longer something that belongs only to you, because the moment you think, a machine somewhere is already listening. You do not need to speak. You do not need to type. You do not even need to move. You simply think, and technology understands you instantly. This does not come from a science fiction movie, and it is not a prediction about the distant future. This technology already exists, and its name is Neuralink. Neuralink is a brain-computer interface, a tiny chip implanted directly into the human brain, designed to read neural signals and translate them into digital commands. At first glance, the purpose sounds noble, even inspiring. It promises to help paralyzed patients communicate again, to restore movement to people who lost control of their bodies, and to allow the human brain to connect directly with artificial intelligence. No keyboard, no smartphone, no screen. For the first time in history, the human brain itself becomes the interface. But there is a moment, very early in this story, where we should pause and ask an uncomfortable question. If a machine can read the signals inside your brain, what guarantees that one day it will not influence those signals as well? Because understanding how the brain works is not very different from learning how to guide it. If artificial intelligence knows how your mind reacts, how your emotions rise, and how your attention shifts, then shaping behavior no longer requires force. It only requires subtle guidance. At that point, freedom does not disappear suddenly. It fades quietly. Neuralink is not dangerous because it is evil. It is dangerous because it is powerful. This technology operates at the deepest level of human existence: memory, emotion, intention, and decision. If a brain implant is hacked, the damage is not digital, it is personal. If neural data is collected, it does not reveal what you typed. It reveals who you are before you even act. And if access to this technology is controlled by corporations or governments, then power is no longer about information. It becomes power over cognition itself. This is the kind of control humanity has never had to regulate before. Will we become smarter or simply dependent? There is a paradox hidden inside every intelligent tool. The more it helps us think faster, the less we practice thinking deeply. GPS made us forget how to navigate. Search engines weakened our memory. Social media shortened our attention span. Now imagine outsourcing thought itself. With Neuralink, humans may become faster, more efficient, and more connected than ever before. But independence slowly disappears when thinking becomes a service instead of a skill. And dependency, once normalized, is far more powerful than control. Healing, enhancement, and the point of no return. There is no doubt that Neuralink can change lives for the better. It can restore communication, restore mobility, and restore dignity to millions of people. But the same technology that heals also opens the door to enhancement. And once enhancement becomes possible, it stops being a personal choice and slowly turns into social pressure. Because in a world where some minds are augmented, staying natural starts to feel like falling behind. Ending. The question that matters most. Neuralink will not destroy humanity overnight. It will not announce itself as a threat. It will arrive quietly, as progress, as innovation, as help. And one day, we may realize that the most private space we ever had, our own mind, is no longer completely ours. So the real question is not whether this technology should exist. The real question is this: When the moment comes to upgrade the human brain, will we still know when to stop?